Chosen vessels, what's the deal? Shout out to the galactic family. I need every vessel to hit that like button, share button, and don't forget to subscribe. Let's get into it. All right, let's see what we got. Look, chosen ones are way too powerful and don't realize just how much strength we really have. Let's talk about it. You got to be a strong minded, strong spirited individual to be a chosen one. When people will use your good your good against you, when people will try to take advantage of the type of person that you are, and you realize that, wait a minute, I need to be putting all this good into myself. It makes you strong, and it shows you the type of person that you were supposed to be the whole entire time. And there's nothing wrong with that. It shows you that you have to set boundaries for yourself, and you're a very strong person. That's why people want to be around you. That's why people like your spirit. That's why people like you. That's why the people that show respect to you, that's why they respect you, because people see in you what you see in yourself, or what you should be seeing in yourself. There are people out there who view you in a positive way, and you should be viewing yourself in a positive way too. All right, you should definitely be viewing yourself in a positive way. But due to your conditioning, due to certain experiences, upbringings, you always didn't have the best belief about yourself, because people put you down because they saw something in you that made them insecure, and they weren't able to regulate how they felt around you. So they had to take that out on you, and you just had to deal with it. So it made you strong, and it turns you into a person that not everybody is going to be. Your character is going to be unmatched. Somebody that's been through a lot of things and still didn't allow it to turn them into a cold-hearted individual. That's why you're strong. That's why you have a lot of strength, and that's why you may not realize how much strength you have, because a lot of people become corrupt when things happen to them, that they'll totally just go dark. They'll totally just go to the dark side. And I understand, because who am I to say what somebody should do when something happens to them, or if somebody goes through something? I'm not here to judge anybody's experience, but when you don't allow things to turn you into a worse person because you went through something, that turns into strength for you. That becomes something that it allows you to grow, and you grow past that. You become strong, and it turns you into a better person, and it helps you turn into the person that you're supposed to be. So that way, when other things come into your life, you'll be prepared, you'll be ready, and you'll be able to get through them too. So you're a very powerful, very strong-minded person. Everything that you went through shaped you and molded you for where you're at right now, because you got a lot of good things that are coming to you, and you have a lot of positive things that are about to be happening in your life, and you have to be ready for everything that comes with that. All right, not everybody wants to see you win. So when people have things to say about you, when people are putting their opinions out there about you, you're going to have to be able to deal with that. So everything up until this point just is making you strong, and it's helping you grow, and is building you up to be able to reach a certain point and a level that not everybody's going to be on, i.e., the people that have the most to say about what it is you're doing, the people who are trying to discourage you from going after certain things. So all the discouragement, all the belittling, all the negative things that are said, you had to go through that. You had to figure out how to not be bothered by it. Mental gymnastics. You had to toughen up. You had to realize that, wait a minute, things that people say don't have any power over me, and I can reject negative thoughts. So it's like I'm only troubled if I trouble myself with my own thoughts. So once you figured out certain things that wasn't nobody going to tell you, because people enjoyed watching you squirm, people enjoyed watching you deal with mental torment and mental issues. All right, certain things that could have been said to help you get through certain things, so that way you would be able to be a different person and be able to operate like a functional person. People would rather watch you fail and laugh at you behind your back, because you're like a hamster just running it on a wheel. You think you're going somewhere, but you're just running in place. That's why it's important to always learn and educate yourself, so that way whatever tricks anybody's trying to play on you, or whatever anybody's trying to hold against you or hold you back, you'll be able to find ways to get around it. Because when people see your success ahead of time and they want to try to stop that they will do things to hold you back and prevent it, and they'll try to sabotage you, because they see you have the potential and the ability to do something that they don't. So people won't promote you, people won't celebrate you, people won't uplift you, people won't treat you like they treat everybody else. It just comes with the territory. You have something that not everybody else has. So people are going to always put the attention into and the focus on something else. And it's going to feel like people are always not really appreciating you for what you're worth. So that's why you have to go where you feel appreciated. That's why you have to go where you feel worthy, especially if you know that you're worthy. And I hope you do. If you're watching this video, I hope you know that you're worthy of everything and more. All right. So that's why you're powerful. And that's why you may not realize it, because you were never put on to certain truths about yourself. People basically tried to hide you from yourself. That's why they never wanted you to realize how strong you were, how powerful you were. They never pointed out certain good qualities about you, because nobody wanted you to see the things that nobody wanted you to see the things that you were better than them at. All right, so certain qualities that you have about yourself, people didn't want you to see that those things about yourself, because it would make you better than them. So they had to basically make you take a back seat to the good qualities about yourself, so and make you think you were just an average, everyday, normal person. Everybody's got great qualities in them. I bet you they'll celebrate the good qualities in them. Meanwhile, they won't. People won't try to acknowledge the things that they see in you, and that's why you have to see them in yourself. And you don't need them to acknowledge them in you. You don't need them to see them in you, because you need to see them in yourself. You just have to realize that they're there. You have to be aware of your qualities, aware of your traits, what type of person you are. That's why the Bible says, know thyself. Once you know thyself, figure out what you're good at, what your qualities are. All right, you'll be able to benefit off of you, instead of other people using you, having you around, and not even trying to put you on to the idea that you have these good things in you, so that way you can even benefit off of them. People will have you around and they'll use you for what they need, but they won't let you know that you have this certain quality or this certain good thing about you. They just want to benefit off of it while they're around you, or they don't want you to know you have it. So that way, it's like a form of gaslighting. It's like somebody who can go out and do something great, but people just make them think that they're just this everyday normal. There's nothing special about them. Not to say that everybody is average, and there are people who are better than other people on a personal level. But as far as if somebody's a math whiz, you don't tell them, you don't what's the word? You don't promote them to go out and go do math, or you don't advocate them to go out and go do math. Or if somebody's good at painting, you don't tell them they should go do painting, stuff like that. Like, you don't tell people that they should go do something that they're great at or something that they're good at. Instead, you just have them around and thinking that they're not going to be successful at that, or it's something that they'll never be great at, or something that they can't achieve, or something that they can't do. All right, so you had to overcome all that because people wanted you to think that you would never achieve that or become good at it, and you had to fight through that and realize that I'm going to be good at it no matter what. If I put the time in it, I could develop any skill. So when you put the amount of time into anything, you could develop any skill. So you had to strengthen your mind, and you had to always remind yourself that, man, I can do this, I can have this. And it's basically like mental gymnastics. It's like a push-up for your mind. Every time you tell yourself you can do something, and you ignore those can't thoughts, and you entertain the can thoughts, your mind becomes stronger. And those pathways for you to think that you can, and for that new mindset, that positive mindset, that I can mindset, becomes stronger, and it overpowers the thoughts that are trying to tell you that you can't. So the fact that you've done all these things, and now you're sitting with all this self-confidence, you're sitting with all this self-respect. You see the world at your footsteps. All right, I mean, you see the world at your feet. You see you got the world in the palm of your hands. All right, you see that you can achieve anything. You see that you can achieve greatness. You've been telling yourself that you can achieve greatness for years. Now it's starting to manifest because yes, you can achieve greatness. If you put your mind to it, you can do it. It's simple, and it sounds like it's not that special, but it holds a lot of weight. It holds a lot of weight because whatever you think, whatever you tell yourself, that's what it is. That's what it is. All right. So realize that you're powerful. All right. Realize just how much strength that you really have. You had to overpower negative mindsets. You had to overpower depressive states. All right. You had to overpower narcissism. You had to overpower certain mental deficiencies, thoughts in your head where you were thinking that you couldn't do certain things, where you didn't have self-worth, where you felt that you didn't deserve anything. You had to overcome all of that fear, worry, anxiety. All right, so you're very strong. So don't ever look down on yourself. Don't be too critical on yourself. Don't be too hard on yourself, and just realize just how powerful you are. All right, because not a lot of people can go through what you went through. Not a lot of people go through what you went through, and you need to celebrate yourself for that inwardly. You don't have to out publicly, let people know. I wouldn't know. You celebrate yourself for that, and just realize, like, wow, I've been through a lot, and I'm gonna get. If I got through all this, I can get through everything else, and that's all God wants you to see. So realize that, be aware of that, realize how strong you are, and take on more challenges, and keep growing, because the world is yours. I want to thank everybody for watching this video. Shout out to the Galactic family. All right, everybody hit that like button, that share button, and that subscribe button. I'll see you all in the next video. Peace.